Archer losing the spotlight and the t-shirt. I would buy the t-shirt every cotton color, even without the logo. It's a comfy t-shirt. That's true. Pop out chat. Pop out chat. The podcast did really well this morning on YouTube, and I just wonder if it's just because of the negativity of the news. People love drama. That's realistically probably what it is. Drama. Half the comments are me whining. Meow, meow, meow. Okay. 120 HP is yeah, I've Game Freak lied. The actual thing, so this is gonna be Fairy Terra. Okay, so our plan is to kind of get through some general builds here. I don't think Farigiraf is gonna be that hard. I think a lot of Pokemon can work. And then ideally, if we can get through these builds, we could just move over and do Kingamit. We can get both of them done today. So we have a Fairy, Farigiraf. Chudshu doesn't matter. Armor Tail really doesn't matter. And Sap Sipper doesn't matter because I don't know why we would even use a grass type move. We wouldn't be able to Trailblaze it. That's the problem. Archer's so calm. Yeah, I don't know how I got blessed with this cat. So abilities don't really matter here. Most priority moves we don't even do anyways, so that's not that big of a deal. He could get low kick though, so let's just go through the moves we have here. Oh, also the only fairy move it probably gets, I believe, is Dazzling Gleam, so it will for sure have Dazzling Gleam. Which is like whatever. It does get Nasty Plot. That's annoying. It does get like Thunderbolt. I don't think that matters though. I actually am worried about Low Kick, but that's, we have to calc that. What's its best psychic move? I think is just Psychic. Hello, Little Unknown. It's Future Sight? I don't think that matters. It's just Psychic, right? This Pokemon can also like set screens. We haven't had a screen Pokemon in quite a while. Oh, it does get Psychic Fangs too. It has like does it get Brick Break? I think it just gets Psychic Fangs. I guess it doesn't matter. It can still break screens. Look, it's Thunder. I guess we gotta calc Thunder instead of Thunderbolt. That's fine. Earthquake? They love giving Pokemon Earthquake. I'll put it on the list. I don't think it'll do that much damage, though. It does get Foul Play, yes. It does get Psychic. We for sure calc that. Hello, 6. Imagine I'll have Twin Beam. Okay, we'll do both Psychic and Twin Beam. Twin Beam is signature, so I guess it would make sense for it to have signature. Energy Ball. I don't think a lot of these moves matter because they're not stab. What if it sets Psychic Terrain and uses Expanding Force? That would actually be really sick for them to make it do that. I don't think they're going to, but I think that would be sick. Would it ever have Hyper Voice? It could have Hyper Voice, but that's more like of a Sylveon thing than anything. Right? Shadow Ball. What's up, gamer? Put Psychic Fangs on here just to remember that it can break shields. I don't know how to spell. We all had the same thought. I think that's probably pretty decent coverage for now. We can run calcs off that. How many moves did we get there? Archer's still on my lap. Farigiraf, Fairy. None of these abilities matter. We'll do Modest. Does Twin Beams do more than Psychic? I don't think it does. Probably want to count Hyper Voice since it has stab for that. Yeah, you're right. Oops. Where am I? Where did I put it? I don't know what window I just minimized. Oh, there it is. Dazzling Gleam. Foul Play should be moved. Hyper Voice. And I'll do Shadow. Rid of this. Add. Change to Twin Beam. Energy. Thunder. What was the other move? Uproar. Future Sight. Chat, I haven't even inputted the. Calm down on picks here. Hold on, I haven't put. I know, buddy. I know. I haven't inputted anything yet. I think we're actually good on moves for that. Like, there's not another special move that I'm really worried about here. That isn't already calced. And that actually covers everything. No. Okay, so I guess what do we have on the physical end? It could just make this Farigiraf bulky. Physical end, we have Foul Play, Psychic Fangs, Earthquake, Low Kick. Let's just switch them to Adamant. Foul Play. Psychic Fangs. Earthquake. Low Kick. Parry. Okay. We have two specials and a physical. Although I think it'll only have like one physical move, and I think that physical move will be low kick. Singles, none. I think just for we can't bring can't bring a poison because of the psychic moves. If we bring a steel, the thing we're worried about the most is low kick. I guess technically earthquake as well, but probably low kick. No, I don't think the giraffe is going to be that hard, actually. Hello, cats. I think the giraffe is just going to be pretty bulky, especially if it has screens. So let's start with Bronzong for now. Yeah, low kick's not a problem for Bronzong, so that's pretty good. Shadow Ball would be a problem, though. I'm just thinking of like a support Pokemon off the back. What if you just did? Pat, no one is scalping donuts. You do realize people just genuinely like Pokemon, right? They could open a Chick-fil-A in your neighborhood, and there would be a line around the block for Chick-fil-A. Ain't no one scalping nuggets. We're not bringing Hoopa. Wrong. Bronzong. Hey, what's a block? Dusk? No, I don't want to do Dusk Main Necrozma because then legendaries are always hard to recommend because people. You're not bringing Hoopa. I just uploaded my Charizard shaped nugget to eBay. Checkmate, streamer. There is the weirdest stuff on eBay. I promise you, Pokemon Oreos is not the weirdest thing you would ever find on eBay. Are people still doing raids that don't have legendaries and mythicals? Yeah, all the time. Corviknight decent support? Is Corviknight better than... You think Corviknight's better than Bronzong? No, I don't think so either. Something weird like a Pokemon donut, perhaps? What was I gonna... Oh, gosh. Alolan Muck would probably also be decent. Can't get hit by a Psychic. Kind of like the Alolan Muck pick. Because then you can Acid Spray. But is there a strong special attacker we can put next to it? Hello, Ren. They have an empty Krispy Kreme box for 60. Who's buying that? My mom tried to get the donuts. Goodra takes like Archaladon. Yes, Archaladon would actually be really. Archaladon and Alolan Muck might be a really good combo. Thanks for posting live on YouTube. Using Twitch makes me feel like I don't know what that is. How do you do, fellow kids? Nah, Twitch is okay. It takes a little bit to learn, Steven, but no. I know we want to do rain dance if it gets thunder. What would you need the rain for? Oh, to power up the one move, I guess. Yeah, electro shot. Doesn't Archaludon just? Okay, what's the? Archaludon kind of take a lot of damage right here. What the heck? Dazzling Gleam actually kind of does a bit. Assault Vest is actually kind of garbage in 7-star raids. You're just better off running Shell Bell and getting health back, honestly. I do love the Assault Vest as an item though. Alola Muck. Earthquake kind of does a lot. Hyper Voice actually kind of does a lot too. What the heck? What's up, Bug? I'm gonna be lurking. Oh, enjoy the lurk. That's at 0. I know, but like, if I'm just comparing Pokemon off 0 investment right off the bat. How does Hoodra look? I think you just get low kicked. Maybe Goodra's not that heavy actually. Sorry, I'm looking at acid sprayers first. I'm just curious. Yeah, I'll thank you for the 38. Does Intimidate affect low kick? I don't actually remember. I think it does. It does. I ain't no one got no Iron Crown. I don't even know what Iron Crown's typing is off the top of my head. Isn't it like Psychic Steel? Isn't that what it is? Yeah, thank you for the 38. I think it will for sure have low kick. Which I think it is just so far is only a problem for Goodra, right? Yeah, it is a problem for Goodra. 68%. It's me, I'm nobody. What was the Iron Crown exclusive? Iron Crown was like DLC only. You gotta go through it. So if we were just to do Acid Spray, what are our options? Quillfish and Alolan Muck. Overquill. But Overquill gets intimidated, does it not? Does Thunder do so much to Overquill? Why? It's not even a stab. Dazzling Beam does 2-shot? Hyper Voice. Wait, Hyper Voice is a 2-shot, not Dazzling. Well, I mean, they're both 2 shots. What about Quillfish Eviolite? You guys love Eviolite. I mean, it's definitely a little bit less. You want to leave? Champions, is it giving it to us? We need to use it somewhere. Your shelf is looking like the Starmie habitat. Thanks. It was Starmie before Pokopia came out, for the record, Johnny. I mean, she's suing Quillfish. Doesn't have to worry about low kick. You still have to worry about the earthquake though, but I guess it takes the earthquake a little bit. It takes the earthquake better. Okay, just to either keep Quillfish or eliminate it right away as just a support Pokemon. What are we doing? Because Chilling Water doesn't matter. I don't even know if it gets Chilling Water. I don't think it does. You get Haze. Yeah, you do get poison moves, but its attack is like dog. It's like stats are pretty bad. Special attack 55. Oh well, that doesn't change. It goes up by 10. Seymour, thank you for the 55 watch streak. Hike, thank you for 2 years. Oh my gosh, hi. Oh, it does get Chilling Water. You get Acid Spray. Chilling Water doesn't matter, actually. I mean, I guess it matters if it's Earthquake, but it's really not that big of a deal. It does have Acupressure. I don't even know where that is. I'm looking at the wrong moveset, that's why. Raises a random stat, attack, defense, speed, special attack, special or evasion by 2 stages. It's such a... Yeah, I guess. Get self-destruct, that's all you need. Like the poor man's Decorate. Honestly, you could probably run Alcremie. I don't know what would actually stop Alcremie. What's Gyro Ball do again? Gyro Ball inflicts damage the slower the user is compared to the opponent, the higher the damage. Target speed divided by user. I think they're both slow, so I don't think it matters actually. What is Muck compared to this? Power of Alchemy. Oh, Muck is also dog water. They're both 65. Fair. The room to stay cold, so I gotta keep the door closed. Hello. Deck building stream when? Deck building when? We used to do... Would they trick room this? I guess they could trick room this. We use Petrarant? No, you just get Psychic, don't you? Puffy. Sure, yeah. Quillfish. Look how mad he looks. Me right now. I thought Golden Go for this. Okay, if we're talking Golden Go, you Golden Go and Quillfish I'm actually into as a combo. Golden Go kind of seems better. Oh, Golden Go kind of seems better than, because if Quillfish can do the intimidate when it comes in, that's pretty great too. No acupressure though. Yeah, acupressure's so bad. I mean, Quillfish could just. What about fish? What fish? I feel like I want one thing with Snarl or whatever the other Snarl is. Oh, Phineas. What's the other Snarl? It's like Skittersmack or something. Basculegion? Is it Scaresmack or is it like Lunge? Well, Golden Go kind of takes a lot from Shadow Ball. The Struggle Bug? Scizor gets Struggle Bug, Light Screen, and Lunge? Yeah, but how could we make Scizor better? Because it doesn't work with Acid Spray. What's our only option is what, like... Hello, Genja. Mega Evolution? No, not Mega Evolution. What's that move that the Zapdos gets? But no other Pokemon gets that move. Crunch. Flash Cannon, Scizor. Here we go. Thunderous Kick. Yes. Is there what was the other similarity to Thunderous Kick? It always comes down to Acid Spray. Acid Spray just makes raids go like way quicker. You ever solo a raid? You're in that raid for like 8 full minutes, where our raids are like 3 minutes. Not as good as Acid Spray, but not worthless. But well, Grab Apple, Rock Smash, and Crush Claw. Fire Lash. Yeah, but only one Pokemon gets Fire Lash. Grab Apple? What? That is only Flapple, right? And Flapple can't survive this. It's Terra Fairy. You're just gonna get completely shut out. Yeah, you're gonna get one shot. Is it Grab Apple, right? Hello, Flametail. Did you not see the Pichu global badge? Which global for Pichu? This badge is earned during the first partner's campaign? What does that mean? How about that attitude? First partner collection campaign? Would that be when like the new TCG stuff starts? First partner sounds familiar. No, they just that's just what they call the starters. If there were the thing that I think of when I think of starters is all like the TCG stuff where they're putting all the starters together on the cards. Hello, Pork Chop. It doesn't say if you have to like watch or get a sub. Interesting. No, I did not see that. Oh, oops. When was this? 11 a.m. today? I think one of two released. Hello, Pork Chop. I think so too. I'm not denying Acid Spray is good. I just wish it wasn't the big red button. There's been plenty of raids where we haven't used Acid Spray. But I think the thing is, like, if you suggest a Pokemon that's like really good, like Scizor does seem really good. The question is, how do you make that Pokemon better, right? So if you have any special attacker that's good, the question is, how do you make it better? And the easy answer is Acid Spray. It's a lot harder for like the Hisui and Gudu are not good because of low kick. Hello, Nonos. So the other move that is kind of good for physical Pokemon would be coaching. So if you're standing next to a Scizor with coaching, that would be good. Cramorant is a snapshot encounter. I know. I'm gonna have to make Brooke snapshot every day and go so I can try it because we live close to each other. I can like lucky trade her for Cramorant. Snapshot's like easy. The problem with coaching is like every Pokemon that gets it is like fighting, and we can't bring a fighting to this raid. So that's like part of the problem here. What's a snapshot encounter? It's where you take a picture of your buddy. Mew? I don't like to recommend mythicals or legendaries. BL got one for free. You're assuming everyone played the game during that time. That's just not true. Like, what if they got the game for Christmas, then they did not get one for free? I have 70 plus Deoxys in Pokemon Go, and the amount of people that are like, oh my gosh, I'm missing Deoxys is astronomically high. You'd be surprised how many people, even though Deoxys has been around for like 20 some years, like they just don't have a Deoxys in like any game. No, I'm not. It's not specifically for Go because I can move Deoxys into Pokemon Home. So those 70 Deoxys I have in Go now live in Pokemon Home. And there's like plenty of people in chat that still never have a Deoxys. I don't have a Deoxys, and I've been playing for a decade. See, you got two people right here, Ren and Muse, that neither have a Deoxys. So like the whole point, when I think of like who is watching my videos, it's probably somebody who legitimately needs help, and they probably just don't have every Pokemon. So I don't want to recommend Pokemon that are just like very specific cases to get. If I recommend Scizor, anyone right now today could go out and catch a Scizor, right? But if I say, hey, the best Pokemon is Mew, you can't go out and get a Mew right now today. If you already have one, great. But I do like to try to find Pokemon. Like I don't even. I don't even want to recommend like 3 Pokemon that are exclusive to DLC because that would assume that you also have the DLC. What about Abomasnow at level 50? I got one in Auras. Now it's stuck there. No, you still have time to move it up. Hello, Rooster. Hello, Lemons. I'm not saying that mythicals and legendaries don't work. There's plenty that do. I just don't like to recommend them off the bat unless they're like disgustingly busted, because like literally you could just recommend Arceus for every 7-star raid. I don't think there's a single 7-star raid where Arceus wasn't a bad pick. I bought a clock to count down. I did bring one to a 7-star Magikarp and it didn't die. I think coaching is out of the question. No, we don't use Machamps.com anymore. We use like PokeKev. I don't even know what it is. Arceus for everything. Okay, we can't bring Zapdos. We can't bring that. We can't bring Salazzle ever. Pokevend. Oh, is that what it's called? Maybe coaching for Kingamit? Yes. I don't actually think Kingamit has a lot of ways to deal with fighting Pokemon, actually. Now that you've said that. What's that bird that has Mirror Coat? Corviknight? Full team of Sneezlers. I guess Gambit. We all just hit close combat at the same time. I have at least one Deoxys. 194 days. They couldn't even give us 200 days. This company, I swear. Okay, well, the other options are Crush Claw and Rock Smash. We don't really have a... When does crime arrive? Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Handex, what's going on? Golden Go would work okay if we are going to lean into special attackers, but I think we're going to lean into physical attackers. But Shadow Ball does do 60% before a light screen goes up. Make it rain. I know they nerfed Make It Rain on the new one. I don't think Crush Claw is going to work here. Rock Smash. There's the Sneasler. That's what we want. Corviknight does get Rock Smash. I have 15 Deoxys. That's not enough. Hello, Silver. Corvi looks good here, right? So if we go to Corvi, does Corvi get screens? I don't think it does. Corvi only looks bad if there's Thunder. Or Thunderbolt would actually probably be bad too. Can you not make water types follow you? I mean, they kind of follow you. Let me snack my boy. Corviknight does get screens. So you could do, what, Rock Smash, Screech, Light Screen, Reflect? I realized you meant Corviknight, not Skarmory. Did I say Skarmory? Skarmory is still dog water. So your special defense is 85, your defense is 105? No, I just assumed Steel Bird. Light Screen. SV had no megas. That's because it's a good game. Okay, realistically, let's say it doesn't have Thunder, but it has Thunderbolt. It might actually have Thunderbolt. $52%. Code, thank you for the 135 watch streak. What's up, Jax? 52%? That's insane. I mean, obviously we can fix that, but special defense up, special attack down. We already outspeed it, so that's fine. There's a jump point right there at 136. 4-hit chance to KO, so we need to go up higher. 5-hit KO, we go higher. It's a 6-hit KO. There we go. Where was the jump point on that? Right there. 176. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess you probably just go max special defense, honestly. Would you want to rock smash a fairy? Yeah, why not? I mean, if Corviknight exists, I think Corviknight's kind of dead weight. If Corviknight's job is to set screens, and then to make Scizor do more damage, then your options are Screech and Rock Smash, right? That's pretty much it. And the Rock Smash would let Scizors do more damage. I guess the question is, like, do we think it's going to break the screen? What does the 6-star... What does the 6-star Farigiraf get? Be in, like, somewhat order, right? This is like DLC. And 3, 5, 6. Oh, maybe. Wait, Alola? This is organized. Last time you had an egg sandwich? Oh, like a week ago? Maybe this is all DLC, actually. They gave it Wind Beams, Hyper Voice, Low Kick, Uproar. Uproar doesn't really matter. It just means you can't be put to sleep. Additional moves, Agility. So yeah, we already calcing these moves, so that's fine. What are you doing? We're building Pokemon for the 7-star for. I was able to buy the last bag of Hershey Kisses today. Did you tell him I sent you? Okay, we get Light Spring or get. I guess, I mean, you do get Iron Head. You get Iron Head and you get Rock Smash. It wasn't their last bag. They had enough. I think that's fine. To be fair, I don't want to spend a million years on this because we gotta build for the other one. Corviknight with Mirror Armor. We do Iron Head, Rock Smash, Light Screen, Collect, Hold, Light Clay. Right. You could also do like Screech. You could also do that's kind of all you can do, actually. I mean, you could do Bulk Up, but you could do Leer. Leer doesn't miss. Screech does. I'm looking at the wrong one. Doesn't matter. You can do Hone Claws. I mean, I would rather you do Hone Claws, Screech than Leer, right? What about our leader, Toucannon? Lucha would not survive a Psychic. You could also do like fake Tears if you're running with special attackers. Do we need a defense boost here? I don't think you need a defense boost. Low Kick is only doing 16, and that's before setting a Reflect. I actually don't even think we need anything in defense. Hello, Vaughn. The only thing that actually is like annoying for Corviknight would be Thunder and Thunderbolt. That's actually like the only annoying thing. Thunder's a 3-hit. They're both 3 hits, but then once a light screen is up, 5 and 6. If you could lower the special attack, that's even better. Yeah, 7 and 8. Even if you got 1 on that. Hello, Vaughn. I think that's fine. You just put the rest in attack, I guess. Yeah, you could just do. Probably fine. Corviknight's really easy for people to get. We'll save that. Okay, Scizor. Scizor also getting like 2-shot over here by Thunder. Low kick, Earthquake, or 30. Okay, so that's not too bad. And Shadow Ball is 34. Okay, this is completely doable. How do you evolve Gligar? I would take that exact sentence and type it into Google. That's how I would evolve it. Mega Scizor. You kiss it on its cheek? I'll never get to evolve it. What's the move that lowers special attack? Is it Skitter Smack? It is. Sick. Okay. Struggle Bug is better. Oh, does it get Struggle Bug? Oh, you're right. It does. You're the GOAT. You are right. Struggle Bug is better. Do we still play Champions? Yeah, I'll play Champions when I don't have a million things to do before Worlds. First time I've been called go to the stream. You can clip it. Do we actually want Technician here? Scrafty learns coaching. Yeah, Scrafty would also get blown away by Dazzling Gleam because it's 4 times weak to Fairy and it's Terra Fairy. So we cannot bring Scrafty, at least, unfortunately. Just one time I want to get a Pokemon picked. What, Golden Goat? No, I think Golden Goat is fine. Oh, Scizor only gets Light Screen. It does not get Reflect. I guess you get Lunge. You need to practice before Worlds. What if you run into Wolf Glick? No, ain't no one running into Wolf Glick. Man's gonna hide in his hotel room the entire time. I don't blame him though. Can we do... Will he remember? I don't know if he'll remember me. Probably not. Is our best steel type move Iron Head? Isn't it the guy that forgot you 2 or 3? No, that's AGP. Hello, Jesse. But if we go pure steel on Scissor, what happens there? Okay, none of those moves change, so that doesn't matter. Energy ball gets stronger, that doesn't matter. Earthquake and low kick get strong. I mean, you're probably just doing... Okay, so these end up being 4-hit KOs, so we need to put some defense in to make it not a 4-hit KO. Another 5-hit KOs. Build an Incineroar for Wolfie? For what reason? Chat, this is why billionaires exist. Wolfie's making probably like $100,000 a month on YouTube. He doesn't need any attention or anything from me. Just let the man be. he has more attention and fan service than I will ever have. He gets more of that in a month than I will ever have in my entire life. I do not care this much about these huge creators like you guys do. If I was getting, are you popular? If I was getting 1 million views on a YouTube video, he would maybe talk to me. That's not how it works though. That's the reality of how content creating works. No disrespect to the guy, but he doesn't care about me at all, so I'm not going to spend any energy caring that much about him. No jump point here? He's afraid you'll lose again? Probably. Point there. I don't think we need to go any higher, honestly. If we knock a point off here... Doesn't matter. Hello, turtles. Hello, flower. Or I don't think there's a way to fix that. Is our best move just... Okay, hold on. Go back to a low kick. If we do light metal... That's not even that much. Technician increases power of moves that are usually base power 60 or below by 50%. Moves that have a... Okay, so... A 60% move becomes a 90 move. Iron Head is 80. Metal Claw would become 75. Scissors' move pool is dog water. It's so bad. Bullet Punch would become 60, but that wouldn't matter because it would be blocked. This is what happens when you guys talk me into a Pokemon. You guys are like, Scissor are so amazing, and then I get here and I'm like, this move pool is absolute hogwash. We can't even take advantage of Technician. It's fine. I mean, it will work. Can I talk you into Bud? Bud what? Iron Head. Am I missing something on this? How fast is Scissor? 65? Okay, we already outspeed, so that's fine. I mean, I probably wouldn't even run Light Screen on Scizor. I would probably just run I don't think Light Screen's bad, but I would probably just run Struggle Bug. Cuz you can cuz if you have to Struggle Bug anyways to build Terra, so we go back to the main move here, right? So everything's a 4-hit KO. Light Screen, 7-hit KO. The first one would be 6-hit KO. Second one would be 7-hit KO. So you do 3 here, and now you're at a 9-hit KO. How to keep the combo going for Badoo? I think you have to start... Oh, maybe as long as it's in the message accounts. I don't need this anymore. So yeah, I guess instead of Technician, you run Light Metal, right? There's no reason to run Technician. Hey, thank you, James. I appreciate that. The reason we have 8 instead of 4 is so it turns Earthquake into a 5-hit KO instead of a 4-hit KO. Yeah, I guess you want Light Metal for the low kick because it for sure will have the low kick, right? So then low kick ends up being 3-hit KO here. No way for us to get that to 4-hit KO. If it's -1, it becomes a 4-hit. Can we increase that even more? YouTube chat is so slow. No, I read and acknowledged it. Scrafty is dog water. It literally Farigiraf is fairy. Watch this. Scrafty. Dazzling Gleam, 134% to 159%. It is Terra Fairy. You are 4 times weak to Fairy as Scrafty. There's no way to prevent that. We know 100% it will have Dazzling Gleam. Fairy Terra, chat. Fairy Terra. Scrafty's 4 times weak to Fairy. Who's trying to work my boy Scrafty? No, Scrafty. I mean, Scrafty's a cool Pokemon. It'd be very cool. Don't get me wrong. Okay, we have light metal here, right? Apologies. No, you're all good. You're all good. There's no way to make this better. -1. If we can get this a 5-hit KO, maybe. That's not happening though. 100% not happening. Yeah, the investment is so high. It's fine. We'll just keep it at 8. Doesn't matter. We can't make it better. Hello, NASCAR. I do think Corviknight and Scizor are a good combo. Because if you reflect up and you lunge once, you now have an 8-hit KO and a 7-hit KO. Julinha, bom dia. Julinha, você talk to Caillou? Are you looking at flying type? I think it will for sure have low kick, not earthquake, but they love to put earthquake on everything. That's why I switched Scizor to light metal before the low kick. Hi, Caillou. About what? I'll message. Instagram. I won't tell. Beautiful. Secrets are no fun. It's not my news to deliver. Is anyone else rushing to get anything rare off their 3DS games?
Putina ballerina.
True. Hello, NASCAR. Steve's pregnant? Yes, I'm pregnant with Pichu. I think this is Bulbasaur, Charmander, Pichu, Squirtle, first partner Pokemon collection. Like, is this not to do with these? Like, if these Twitch badges have to do with these, right? That would be my guess, correct? Is it going to be used there for that Pokemon game show? What game show? Jax, you can keep saying you could use Ditto over and over, but I will continue. Well, I guess I didn't ignore it this time. But it adds 0 value to this Twitch chat. I mean, I definitely saw it the first 4 times you said it. The one you were on. The one I was on. They have a game show on Twitch that uses first partner Pokemon. Game show on Twitch? The Gotta Catch 'Em All game show? I don't think it has to do with the Gotta Catch 'Em All game show. This badge is earned during the Pokemon First Partner Collection campaign. No, I was on the game show, I know. But that game show was called Gotta Catch 'Em All. This is saying Pokemon's First Partner Collection campaign. This is the first partner illustration collection. Most of these words are the same. First part, 3 of the 4 words are the same. I ain't reading all that. What else would it be? Counterpoint, Pokemon Company. All right, good counterpoint, good counterpoint. This feels like a leak. I mean, it's on the back end of Twitch. First ever Twitch developer, community chat lead at Twitch dev. I mean, it's a Twitch employee saying these badges are coming. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna do 248 HP, 252 attack, 8 defense. What's the worst Bezos can do? What is another move that Scizor can get? I guess you could run, because Iron Head is just flinch and you can't flinch a raid boss, so that doesn't matter. I guess you could gamble with Metal Claw, but Metal Claw is so terrible. It's such a weak move, and you're only doing 10% chance of increasing, and it's not even 100% accurate. Why does Game Freak just like actually hate us? Like, something has to change with Metal Claw. Like, at least make it like... Why does this exist when like Crush Claw and like how there's not that many Pokemon that learn it. Actually, a lot of Pokemon learn it. Holy cow. Okay, I lied about that one. Okay, no worries, James. Have a good one. Hard press do? Okay, I think we're fine on those. It makes Charmander in Fire Red Leaf Green much easier with Metal Claw. I mean, I guess. Okay, well, I think we're good here. Let's move on to Kingamit. Does Bullet Punch do anything? No, it's weaker even with the Technician boost, and Farigiraf would block it anyways because of Armor Tail. The Big Blade Pokemon. Hey, what's going on, Pedro? How are you? Thank you for the 50 watch streak, NASCAR. Do you know that it floats? I'm still upset about this. Okay, it only took us 90 minutes to get through Farigiraf. This is what I have for it. We'll record the video in a bit. I think we're good for Farigiraf. I think we're fine for Farigiraf for now. I'm just going to build 2 Pokemon for Farigiraf because I actually think it's going to be pretty easy. I think both those Pokemon are fine. His hair chair makes me more mad. No, I like his hair chair. Hair chair. No, that's correct. I like his hair chair. I would just like to see him stand up and walk and watch his hair like follow him. I think that would be sick, but I don't think that actually happens in the anime. I don't think he actually stands on 2 legs. I think he's always sitting, right? So he's a Roomba? No, we haven't gotten to the point. Always floating. What are we doing? Kingamit? Kingamit's gonna be dark type? Dark. Defiant. It's definitely gonna be adamant, right? Okay, so Kingamit. It's gonna have Kowtow. Kowtow? Is that how you say it? Okay, let's see what the 6-star has. I don't know why I closed this earlier. I always think the page isn't going to be that long, and then I start scrolling, and then I realize how long it is. Ironhead, Night Slash, Kowtow, Thunderwave, Swords Dance. The bus? We could maybe make the bus work. Okay. Kowtow is stronger than Night Slash, so I guess that doesn't. We don't need to calc that. Yeah, Kowtow is 85. Isn't Kowtow like can never miss or something like that? Always hits. Sick. Okay, so we want to do Ironhead. Bus would be fun. Bus is always fun. This should be like the easiest one, right? Low kick. Brick break is maybe the strongest, right? None of these matter. X's are maybe, I guess. Gets Thunder Wave. It's like its special attack is terrible, right? Yeah, it's really bad. 60. Foul play. Ironhead takedown. Zen headbutt? I don't think that matters. Poison jab? I don't think that matters either. I mean, maybe. I guess if you want to bring Fairy. I don't know why you would bring Fairy against Ironhead. There's no reason to bring Fairy. We're just bringing fighting, right? Like, what is it doing against fighting? Maybe Zen headbutt against fighting? I don't think we have to worry about that, though. Shadow Claw. Larvesta evolution? Volcarona? Do I hear Iron Hands? Dreadnought with Iron Shell? Give it... Wait, hold on. Give it Shell Armor? Okay. Don't you eat a fighting move right off the bat, though? Because it's Rock Water. You're eating a steel move. I don't know if you can make it to Terra before you die. Oh, wait. Hold on, chat. I gotta go to the bathroom. That's the only iffy thing? Yeah. No, Okay, hold on. Let me pee. Let me think about this. Okay. It is similar with Heatran, Flame Body, Body Press, Iron Defense, Will-O-Wisp, Lunge. Heatran seems pretty sick. Let's just run calcs. Maybe, to be fair, I don't think. Can we use Mega Heatran? Everyone is allowed to use Mega Heatran except for you, Rooster. I specifically got word from Papa Pikachu that you're not allowed to use it. Crazy, I know, but... Your sacrifice will be remembered. I'm not gonna lie, I actually think Iron Hands is probably pretty good here. Kingamit does not get Earthquake? It's Dig. That's actually crazy. It can't, well, that makes sense. It can't have Earthquake, it's always floating. How can it quake the earth? Actually, I'm going to put Poison Jab here. Okay. I'll just use... I'll entertain your dread now. Oh, actually, hold on. Oh, I'm behind a Reflect. I was like, wait, this is actually kind of good. Defense stats just not that high. You have to transfer from Pokemon Bank if you wanted to learn Earthquake. I don't love that. I do like Gastro Acid though. Who else gets it? A bunch of garbage Pokemon. That's who. What's the other one? Worry Seed. Excuse? Hey, what's going on, Mace? Spideop's about to be crazy. Not garbage. Oh, we'll just here you go, chat. We'll just Mega Scovillain, and then we'll have Spicy Extract as the ability, and then it will always get burned. Skill swap and entrainment. Yes, as long as it's not a prankster Pokemon, we can do that. Skill swap. Bunch of fairy Pokemon. Chat, what main skill does Tink have in Pokemon Sleep? Oh, I'm already here. It's bad, right? Because it's just a berry Pokemon? Isn't there just a pure fighting, I guess, skill swap? Charge strength medium? Charge strength? That's what it says on Sarumi. What about Captain Pikachu? What does Captain Pikachu do? What doesn't Captain Pikachu do? Land Ahoy ability? You're just making things up. Ingredient magnet small? Is Captain Pikachu like, is it, what is it? Is it leeks? Is it coffee? What is he getting for us? Ingredient magnet small, that doesn't sound good. That sounds bad as well. Apple, egg, ginger? There's no way it's called Land Ahoy. It's a berry Pokemon? Oh, Captain Pikachu is also a berry Pokemon, but it's just an electric berry Pokemon. I don't care about that. Oh my, they're bad. Am I wrong? That sounds terrible. What was the other one? Entrainment? Thank you, Max. Second best behind Raichu? Think is at least cute. Electric Berry is nice with Raikou. But I already got Raichu. I got Raichu and helping bonus berry finding Jolteon. I got budget Raikou as well. I got Jolteon. Speaking of Plusle and Minun. Isn't Hisuian Luganth like really fragile? You know what'd be crazy is giving Kingamit hustle and then increasing Kowtow by 50%, but Kowtow can't miss, so the penalty of 20% accuracy drop doesn't even matter. That's sick, actually. That's crazy. Also, it getting hustle is actually kind of crazy, too. Captain Pikachu is shiny locked? Oh, my goodness. See, wait, you can only get one? Or you can have as many as you want. It's just shiny locked. Who's the best Pokemon here to remove ability? Yeah, I reckon it kind of sucks. Hawlucha could remove it, I think, realistically, but like, what's it doing after it removes it? Does Hawlucha get like coaching? I don't think it does. Just get Feather Dance though. Is coaching even a TM, or I don't think it is. Oh, no, it does get coaching, actually. Oh, Zen Headbutt. Holy cow. Never mind, never mind. Actually, everything else is kind of fine. It's just Zen Headbutt is crazy. Ironhead kind of rough? Oh yeah, I didn't see that. You're right. It is a little rough. You just do 252, 252. Not terrible. You still get two shot though by. You get two shot by Zen Headbutt though. Poaching works on everyone but you. Edina, just bring him in. It's time to shine. Is Hisui and Lilligant actually goated here? Probably not. No, it's literally worse. It's worse than a Hawlucha. Takes 4% more damage from Iron Head. It dies the poison jab as well. Palmot? My goat? Just send Headbutt. Gosh, I just think you run Iron Hands and you just Drain Punch, right? There's no reason not to Drain Punch. Palmot actually Palmo. What's Palmo's actual stats here? 350. Palmot is 490. Oh, God. Getting rid of Iron Fist kind of sucks. Wait, when you entrainment, it copies your ability for their ability. It gives them your ability, right? We don't want to give it Iron Fist, do we? Oh, actually, maybe we do want to give it Iron Fist. I don't think it actually learns any of these moves. Hello, Gio. Don't tell me that Palmot cannot learn Drain Punch. I'd actually crash out if it couldn't learn it. I think it can learn it. There ain't no way. What? Why? Why? What do you mean it can't learn Drain Punch? There has to be a mistake here. What's going on, Jimmy? Also, is there not a 6-star raid for... Oh, there it is. It can learn fire, it can learn ice, it can learn thunder, it can learn mock, it can learn focus. I want to cry. Take him out back. How in what you... Who gets Drain Punch and... They give Jigglypuff Drain Punch, but they're not going to give the electric Pikachu that actually punches Drain Punch? He's literally... If he's pure electric, sure. He's literally a fighting type. They gave Screentail Drain Punch. They give Indeedee Drain Punch. They gave Whipped Cream Drain Punch. What do you mean Palmot doesn't have Drain Punch? Oh my gosh. And Palmot has Iron Fist? This is actually insulting. There's actually not that many Pokemon that get Drain Punch. Uxie can Drain Punch? Well, Uxie is big brain. That makes sense. 2 OP? There is zero. There's 0 OP from Palmot. Palmot has never been OP in its entire life. Palmot's not even in Pokemon Champions, is it? I don't think it is. Magicham's like really bad. Magicham is so bad. Actually insulting. It's not, but the battle icon is? It's on the battle icon? Really? Yeah, of course Game Freak gives its like 5th favorite Pokemon Drain Punch. Even Chansey gets Drain Punch. Hypno gets Drain Punch. Actually, Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf all get Drain Punch, which is kind of crazy. Gets the icon with Absol despite Palmot not being available. They got a tease. Maybe it'll get Drain Punch in Champions. How does Mimikyu get Drain Punch? Mimikyu doesn't even have any arms. It's hiding underneath that cloth. Is Slither Wings too fragile? Slither? I don't think it's... is it? We don't have anything that sets up, like, Reflect. Iron Head kind of does a lot. Iron Hand. Is there even a point to make a Kingamit video? You just use Iron Hands. I actually don't know how Iron Hands loses. You don't even have to remove the ability. You just like focus energy and then either Swords Dance or Belly Drum, whatever you want to do, and then you just Drain Punch. There's like no way you lose. You literally cannot lose with Iron Hands. Iron Hands is so good. Iron Hands stats are actually disgusting. I should just take my current Iron Hands video and just like rename it to like this is how you beat Gambit and just like put a new picture on it for the week. Like, look at this. 570, 154 HP, 140 attack, 108 defense. It just like doesn't die. And you don't need Shell Bell on it because if you just focus energy and then hit Drain Punch, it will, and then use Scope Lens, you will crit every Drain Punch and you will get full health back every single time. You don't have to worry about ability. You don't have to worry about like what, like King Gambit could snarl you, but like that doesn't even matter. You're not bringing a special attacker. That's like the only thing Gambit could do to like special attackers. Doing that voice where you talk in monotone. I'm always talking in monotone. You could even like bring a support Iron Hands where your Iron Hand sets electric terrain for the other Iron Hands to do more damage. You're more animated than you think. No, like you clip over the Kingamit. Yeah, it's hard to recommend any other Pokemon when Iron Hands is like so goated here. It's like I could maybe build another support Pokemon that like sets Reflect and everything, but it's just crazy how goated Iron Hands is for this. Did you not hear when you rant when you What pure like what is there like a pure fighting that you should make a solo raid build video? It's just Iron Hands though. Like I guess you run Zapazenta? Like I think regular Zama is probably good there, but like that's a legendary and not everyone has it. But like hello little unknown. Mega Gallade. Actually, how well does Galarian Zapdos do here? No, because you need a way to remove ability, and Galarian Zapdos can't remove ability, so actually that doesn't matter. Miraidon? Yeah, Miraidon would probably be fine. I don't think Kingamit could really do anything super effective to Miraidon. Because it doesn't get any ice moves or any dragon moves or any fairy moves. But yeah, like Zapdos could like Thunderous Kick, but you have no way of removing the ability, so you can't actually Thunderous Kick. What's up, Filtered? He gets Light Screen, but not Reflect. I mean, like, even with a Hawlucha, like, you can remove the ability, and you can coach. That's about all you can do, though. You don't really need to coach Iron Hands, because Iron Hands is probably going to increase its own attack. To remove the ability, I guess you could Feather Dance. Mega Hawlucha Pog! You could Drain Punch. Lunge? I mean, you could entrainment lunge, I guess. Dynamax Machamp. Gigantamax Machamp. Don't sell yourself short. True. True. I mean, Entrainment Lunge would be like a good combo to keep other Pokemon alive, but I'm assuming most of those Pokemon would just be Iron Hands. I'm on Cyan this week too. Second week on Cyan. Yeah, I guess for that. I guess I feel a little bit better about that. Like I knew Gambit would probably be the easiest, but didn't realize Iron Hands just like literally walls it. Let me double check Zen Headbutt. One, I doubt it would have Zen Headbutt, but yeah, Zen Headbutt's like a 35. I think Tink is the best fairy. Am I wrong on that, chat? I think Tink is the best fairy berry Pokemon, right? For just pure raw berry. I think Tink is actually really good. I think so. I think the best fairy before Tink was Clefable? Kingamit is getting dark. Are you talking about sleep again? Always. Sleep is goated. God, somebody deleted me in sleep the other day. I noticed I had 49 friends and not 50. And I was like, one, did they delete their account? And if deleting your account deletes people from the friends list, or they would have manually deleted me. No, the slot already filled up. No, the slot already filled up, chat. The slot already filled up. I'm full again. I'm full again. Who beat you to it? It was somebody in chat beat you to it. It was Yoda, I think. Scammed. I think Yoda beat you guys to it. But I was like, how did I get deleted? Like if you want guaranteed candy every morning, you're getting it from me, right? So, like, did the person manually delete me because they are you? Yeah, I'm offended. I am offended because I'm a great sleep player. So either they don't like me anymore and maybe stopped listening to the podcast or watch the Twitch streams and deleted me, or maybe they just deleted their account. They clearly hate you. I think so. Maybe they got banned because they were cheating? Ooh, I didn't think about that. If I got banned from sleep, my life would be over. I kept Bobby when he stopped playing for a bit. I'm loyal. Wait, how do you cheat? You would cheat by like moving your clock around. Riley, thank you for the 170 stream streak, by the way. Okay, well, hold on. I want to do a Pokopia run real quick. I want my prism scales or whatever they're called. People move their clock around? Yeah, sometimes. There's no more free there's no more free spot. It's taken. Actually, hold on. There might be a free spot. I saw somebody was like, hasn't logged in 7 days. If you haven't logged in a full week, I'm deleting. I'm not gonna lie. That's a week of candy I'm not getting. Yeah, Yoda sniped the slot. Let me double check. Oh, we're purging? Sniped? Hey, okay, where's Benescore? Benescore hasn't been on in 7 days. Benescore and Seymour. Seymour, are you here? Benescore, are you here? No sleep for 7 days is insane. That's purge worthy. Out. God, I'm late for the builds. You missed the builds, yeah. Actually, we got through both builds in 2 hours. Chat is ruthless. Okay, Tone is 2 days. Deathrite, 2 days. Alcremie Sunday, 2 days. Kaylee, 2 days. Think of all the Halucha candy you're missing. I know, that could have been at least 7 new Halucha candy. Sleep is ruthless. Because you need the candy. The candy is so important, and you get it for free every morning when everyone wakes up. Okay, I'll give Beniscore and Seymour a chance to end a stream. If not, I'm cutting. People on Patreon get first slots though. I'll reluctantly take a spot. Fear of missing fear of missing out. Sleep before the end of stream. I have room on my list. You don't have a full list? That's crazy. You don't have a full list. You need a full list. You have only at 30? I don't have a full list. Chat, you need a full list of Pokemon Sleep. That's how you optimize the game. That's how you min-max. You need a full... Think of how many candies you're missing. That's 20 candy every... Not only is that 20 candy every morning, that's 140 candy a week you're missing out on. That's 140 candy you're not getting. I haven't played in 30 days? You're off the list then. More devastating than the fact that Pokemon Bank is shutting down, my DS, DS Lite, 3DS cannot read my copies of Diamond or Black too. You should probably take like maybe whatever the alcohol to it, like the 90% alcohol to it. Steve was my 20th? Remember when Steve said he was mono? I am monotype. My bed isn't big enough for 50 people? Wee. I still have Brooke on my friends list. Cut her. She ain't doing anything productive. She ain't logging into that game. Chat, that's like the rule number 1 of Pokemon Sleep is max your friends list. What's happening right now? That's crazy. No, okay, going back to me being deleted, I think I was targeted. Cramptopia? I think I was targeted. I think they were like, I don't like Steve anymore. Delete. I thought rule number 1 was don't use autocook. Yeah, autocook is also bad. Steve really fell off. I am pretty washed. That's true. I am washed. True. That's why I gotta sell my Pokemon cards, because I'm washed. I've only used autocook? No, don't use autocook. It's so bad. Wait, how did you travel? I just went to Cloud Island. My one 3DS 6 has like black leakage in the corner. I don't like saying that word. Also, Julinia subscribed for 3 full years. 3 doido years of Julinia in my life. Leakage? Yeah, like, it almost looks like somebody spilled ink in the very corner. What's the battery situation on that? What, the 3DS? I think my batteries are fine. What's up, funny man? Be the battery unhappy? 3DS on life support? It's fine. There's actually, okay, maybe, again, I know I'm probably in the minority. Or maybe I'm wrong. But there's like part of me. Is it the touchscreen? I can tell you. It's on my desk right here. There's part of me that's kind of glad Pokemon Bank is shutting down. In a weird way. Because then it means that I don't have to like care about these products like falling apart or breaking. And then I don't, once my Pokemon are moved, then I don't have to worry about like, they're moved, right? Then I don't have to always think like, ah, I have like 60 Pokemon that I have to move. Oh, here, I can show you. Look at. Look at this leakage. Right here. Oh, those are burnt out? You think so? That's crazy. Oh, yeah, the screen is leaking. Yeah, the screen is literally leaking. Can we play Pokemon Shuffle? Well, the last game I was playing was Crystal. Look, it's leaking up here too. What is this ancient technology? It happens if the screen takes a hit. Okay, this DS has never fallen. It has never been damaged. It hasn't left the house in a million years. What do you mean? It is in great condition. Look at this. Besides the Archer cat hair. Look at it. Look at the condition of this. It literally never leaves my desk. I definitely did not drop it in any way. It's like near mint, minus the paint like wearing off from my sweat. That cat hair slammed it closed. I think it's just the crystals leaking. Yeah, I think it's just a lightly used. I think other people in chat the last time I talked about this said that their DSs also had like the pixels leaking like that. I don't know what it's called. Is it actually called like LCD leaking? I don't know what the term is for it. Screen rot? I mean, it is pretty old. How old is the 3DS? How old is the Monster Hunter 3DS? Oh, there was multiple ones of these? This was the 4 Ultimate. It has to be more than 10, right? It came out on, according to Google AI, it came out February 13th, 2015. So it is 11 years old. I feel like it should be older than that. Pretty long time. I love the Monster Hunter 3DS. You didn't have to hear that noise a million times. Okay, let's go get our star pieces, I guess. I was done with high school by then. Before Monster Hunter blew up. Yeah, it does feel very weird, like pre-Monster Hunter World and then after Monster Hunter World. I don't think it's like necessarily a bad thing. It's just there was a very clear game when Monster Hunter went mainstream, and it was Monster Hunter World. It's like the band edition of like you seeing a band at a bar with, you know, like maybe 20 or 30 people, and then all of a sudden that band like completely explodes and is on like the radio now and stuff. That's like what happened to Monster Hunter. Don't follow me. What's up, Greninja? Old Monster Hunter was a niche slog of a hobby, then World made it accessible in a good way. Oh yeah, no, I agree. But do you remember Nap during that time where people like hardcore Monster Hunter fans were like they made it too easy and they got rid of my grind. It was very similar to like Pokemon fans being like not liking the newer changes that mostly like eliminate the grind as well. Yeah, chat was commenting on my Monster Hunter 3DS. But I think all the changes were ultimately, like, good. Can I have a moment of your time? No. Oh, store everything? Add. Chat, what are you doing with your extra unknown pieces? You just toss them? I'm using them in my builds. Trade. Mouse, thank you for the 40 watch streak. It's right here. I just need to dump this stuff right now. Oh, cool. It doesn't take from your bottom area. Oh, it's already full? It doesn't hold everything? I can hold more than this can hold? Interesting. Okay, that's fine. I just want to... Do I have the Starmie doll here? Oh yeah, I put it on the beach. Did you ever pick up the second portable out in Bill's house? No, I did not. Somebody said there was something in the basement? You recommend that? Do you reckon the next Animal Crossing is as good as Poke? I don't know. I didn't even think the last Animal Crossing was that good. I think if the Switch version of Animal Crossing was your first Animal Crossing, it was probably one of the most amazing games you've ever played. But I feel like if you're like a genuine hardcore Gen 1er Animal Crossing player like myself, there was so much it was missing. I don't know how it would have made it through COVID without it. Yeah, it did have good timing. It did have really, really good timing. It was fun. Like it wasn't the worst game I've ever played. It was still a solid game. But like Animal Crossing is a franchise that has had duds. Like I would say overall the Switch version of Animal Crossing is a dud, even though it's still good. But also the Wii version of Animal Crossing was like the biggest dud. City Folk was such a dud. Gold, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, Bark? Still want the joys of the Animal Crossing Joy-Con. I sold my Animal Crossing Switch to somebody in chat. I don't remember who that was. They were like really excited about it. The box and everything. Hello, Peppa. Remember when I sold my red couch to somebody in chat? That was also crazy. The Switch was cute? Yeah, the Switch was cute. Came in a box? Old school. You shipped a couch? No, they lived in Milwaukee. They arrived and picked it up in a truck bed. They had like a old Ford pickup truck that they showed up on, and I helped them load it into the pickup truck. They were so nice. Neat. I think they only paid like $100 for it. I was like, I really want to just get rid of it. Yeah, I don't use eBay or Craigslist or Facebook Market. I just sell to you guys. It's kind of a win-win though. You guys know I'm not gonna scam you. Let me know if you have a washer and dryer. I don't have a washer and dryer, but I got an extra fridge. It's probably a little smelly, but nothing a little 409 can't clean. Actually, I think 409 is for grease. In your second kitchen? No, it's in my garage. It's not plugged in or anything. It's like a really tiny fridge. It's like a fridge meant for like a studio apartment. Only the fridge will clean my panties? What if you froze your clothes? Then that would... That's like a raw denim thing. Also, hello. Did I say hi to Mouse? I think I said hi to Mouse. You got a boat to swim to the island tomorrow for the card stream? No, owning a boat sounds like an actual nightmare. Yeah, you have to be in like a very specific tax bracket, I feel like, to own a boat. Yeah, we're gonna do more cards tomorrow. You gotta be in like a Bobby tax bracket to own a boat. Now you just have to hate money. Silly question because of my job at REI. Which Ultras do you wear? The Tauren? I think they're the Tauren 3. I don't think they make them anymore. I think they make the Tauren 4, and I don't think I like the Tauren 4, actually. Let me double check. It's a good question. I'm doing good, Mikhails. How are you? As a boat owner in Arizona, it's not that bad. Just don't use it unless I go on vacation. Yeah, but don't you need to do like upkeep even if you don't use it? I'm not signed in. Let me check my email. Just say Ultra ALT. Is this my shoe? Oh, this is my shoe. No, this was the one I don't like. The Riviera 4. So yeah, it's definitely the Riviera 3. I don't like the 4s. I'm not sure what they changed about it. They're up to a Tauren 9? No, okay, yeah, sorry. It wasn't the Tauren. It was the Rivieras. Not the Taurens. I've also tried... No, I didn't try those. I've tried like Solomons or whatever. I don't like those either. I did not like the Solomons at all. REI, your order was delivered. Ultra Riviera 3. It's funny because I did get those at REI. They were $90. That's how much. That's what my email told me. Sub goal for yacht win. I don't like being on boats. I think I get like boat sickness. I've been on boats before. When I get back from Worlds, I'll have to start looking for a bike seat. I like real life situation recommendations. Boats are fun when you don't have to pay for the boat. Yeah, it's like having a pool. Like you don't want to be the pool owner. You just want to be friends with the person who has the pool. feel like owning a pool would also be a nightmare. You gotta like clean it. You gotta like skim it. You gotta like put chlorine or bleach in it. I don't know what you put in pools. What's going on, Broken? Good to see you. That's how I feel. Nah, cats are easy. Unless they get scared and then they pee all over your floor. Which may or may not be Archer. My coworkers were trying to talk me into their paddleboard game gang. What does that mean? You just like go with them and we just paddleboard together? I believe the water goes into the pool. Interesting. I've never heard that strategy before. Is that new? They just start doing that? Don't call Archer out like that. Why does he just get scared and pees? You know what happens? It happens to the best of us, really. What Pokopia news do you think they're announcing at Worlds? What could they possibly say at Worlds that they had to tell us early, like, hey, by the way, there's gonna be some Pokopia news. Show us the next map? The next zone isn't until next year, though. Obviously, competitive building? Competitive Pokopia? That would be insane. Another DLC? I mean, no, Worlds is next weekend. Mosslack's coming to Champions. I could see them adding the World's costumes. Like, no, they're definitely not going to do Johto. You know the crown and then the astronaut suit? Because the next DLC is clothing. I could see them saying like, oh, the astronaut suit is coming to Pokopia. Isn't that what I said, though? And you guys all shoo-shooed me? I was like, hey, do you think the space theme of Worlds is like slightly Pokopia related since you end up going to space at the very end? And you guys are like, ah, no, probably not. And then they literally said, hey, there's a Pokopia announcement. More flowers. I think I got everything down here. Hello, Lugia. Also, hello, Ben. Hello, Lauren. Lego Pokopia sets. That would actually kind of be crazy. Why are they doing it so early? I don't know. I mean, because they really don't have any other announcements, right? They are partnering with that space agency, but that's a UK thing, isn't it? Hello, Frosty. There's like no prism skills down here. How do I get out of this? Oh, I'm right here. Greninja's taking over the game. Lugia, did you get a new hobby in the last like 2 weeks? I'm devastated that I couldn't come to Worlds. Love Disc. Been 3 years. Might be 4 years if Worlds is not in the United States next year, which I don't think it will be. Rocket already left? That's true. Hey, you guys told me there would be a lot of prism scales down here. I'm not seeing that much. Back to Japan. I do think Asia, but I don't think Japan. From my trusted sources. Hello, Tiger. It does not seem like it is the Excel Center in London, and it does not seem like it will be America. I passed a prism scale? No, but I got my cats a new toy and they're obsessed. Oh, there's a bunch of prism scales. What the heck? Have you checked above water? No, I have not. Drinky. Ooh, I see a thingy over here. New toy. Archer's still obsessed with that present that kitten mailed in. Still very into present. I see more prism scales. If the third DLC is just like space, that would, I kind of think it would be a bummer. But just do the rest of Kanto. You barely have any cities left. Just do the rest of them. Cinnabar Island would be sweet. Lavender Town would be sweet. Celadon would be like whatever. Viridian would be sweet because you get the whole forest area. Celadon would maybe only be like the kind of like the lamest one. But the rest would be okay. Yeah, all 1 billion spindas that Ilka can't figure out. I haven't bought the DLC yet. Do you need the DLC for this event? No, you don't need the DLC for this event. It's a good question. No, you just have to log in and talk to Feebas. My aunt is a Pikachu hairdresser, and she says the next DLC is all of Johto. It's crazy. My uncle's wife, his wife's boyfriend said that Pokopia was coming to the Xbox 360. No way. Chat, I was watching a streamer yesterday play Peggle. We stand a nice polycool. Do you guys remember Peggle? Or am I too millennial for that? Oh, I missed one. I loved Peggle. Peggle too. You missed the skill. I think I got it right. What the heck is Peggle? I'm a millennial too. Peggle is sick. Peggle is so good. And I was like, should I stream Peggle? It came free with Half-Life 2. They were playing Peggle? I turned their stream on and I was like, oh, they're playing Peggle. Weird. I kind of forgot it existed. And then I was like, I kind of want to play Peggle. Peggle, it's like I think it's like 12 years old, Lugia. It's like a really old game. It's sick though. It was made by the people who made Bejeweled. But I think EA owns Bejeweled now, right? Because I think EA bought PopCap, and PopCap made like Bejeweled and Peggle and like Zumba. Came out in 2007. The original Peggle? Bury me in the dirt. Me first. Let me check up here. Oh yeah, they made Plants vs Zombies too. I think everyone in chat's probably played Plants vs Zombies, right? I think that was their 4 games. It was like Plants vs Zombies, Peggle, Bejeweled, and Zumba. And then they got bought out by EA. I'm aware of it, but I've never played Plants vs. Zombies. It was cool. It got old really fast though. It was definitely like good, but also had zombie fatigue during that time as well. Insta no, I have no clue what you're talking about, Vid. What was that, a PC game? Bejeweled goes back to the Palm Pilot? When you hit the streak, when you hit the very when you hit the very last orange peggle, I don't even know what they're called, pegs, things, and then the music starts playing. I know Garden Warfare, it's like a shooter. The original Plants vs. Zombies was like a tower defense game. It was a Flash browser where you take care of fish? No, I don't think I've ever played that. That sounds awesome, though. Fever Frenzy. I never had a Palm Pilot. I had a Motorola Razr, and then I had a T-Mobile Sidekick, and then I had an iPhone. Lugia, you know that game, but you don't know Peggle? I used to play Brick Break on the girlfriend's BlackBerry. Used to break light screen and reflect on a BlackBerry. I didn't have a 360. I think it was on 360 originally, yes, and then I think it came to like iPad. It was probably on iPhone too, but I feel like I remember playing it on 360, and I remember playing it on iPad. Chat, do you remember 1 vs. 100 on Xbox 360, where it was actually like live every Monday night? And they did that for like 6 months before it closed down. That was so sick. I don't know why that doesn't exist today. I literally do not know why 1 vs. 100. Yeah, it was way before its time. I think it would go so hard today. Like, I think 1 vs. 100 was why I bought the Xbox 360 originally. Because you could only play it when it was live, and it would go live from like 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Mondays nights. And then you had a chance to be either the 1 or the 100, and if you didn't get picked, you could still like play along and still get points and everything. No, I never had the Kinect. I never had the Kinect. I definitely had the original Xbox 360 camera, though. Kinect was so bad. Hello, Xbox Connection shares. Do you remember Mag? I do remember Mag. Mag was sick. Mag was so sick. Because it was made by the people who made SOCOM. Yeah, Mag was also ahead of its time. Mag was really good. Before Mag was Warhawk. Warhawk was like 64 people, right? It was like 32 versus 32. It was like one of the more like big scale war games or whatever. Warhawk was sick. I got an Xbox One from a coworker in 2021. Warhawk, Uncharted, and Need for Speed. No, not Need for Speed. Burnout Paradise. Those were like my first 3 PS3 games, and they were all sick. Remember when everyone's playing Candy Crush? I think people are still playing Candy Crush. I think Candy Crush is actually still like secretly really popular. Candy Crush Stream 1. I don't think I've ever actually played Candy Crush. Like, I obviously know what it is, and I've seen people play it, but I don't think I've actually played it myself. You know what game I also have never played, but I got the gist of, was Farmville. I know it's just like budget Harvest Moon / Stardew Valley, but I remember being in college and everyone playing Farmville. No Farmville? People were so addicted to Farmville? I know. Farmville, I don't think was ahead of its time. I think Farmville was exactly at the right time in its life. My dad and stepmom were addicted to it. My people in my dorm would set alarms to harvest. Do you remember Snood? Ah, that sounds familiar. I think if I saw a picture of it, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's this game. It sounds super familiar. Harvest Moon was sick. Webkins? No. Oh, Words with Friends? Oh, I remember Words with Friends. I played very little Words with Friends because that required to have friends. You can't read? There was also like chess with friends, right? I still play Webkins. Slack wide world with friends coming. I wonder if there's an app. I wonder if there's like a web app for that for Slack. What about when Skype was a thing? We used to record the podcast originally in Skype. That was like the first couple years of the podcast. There was Plants vs. Zombies Farmville. It was top tier. Wait, really? There's a lot of Cooking Mama before movies in college. I remember Cooking Mama. Okay, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. I completely forgot about Words with Friends until you guys said something. Okay, I think we're good. We're all bougie now. Your podcast is the first podcast I listened to. Now I'm addicted. I don't know how people were doing podcasts back in the day. I think Skype was the thing you used for podcasts back in the day. Like Zoom, you know what? I think back during COVID where everyone was on Zoom and then Zoom started like charging. And Zoom could have like probably legit made a killing if they pivoted properly. Like Zoom could have easily got all the podcasters to start using their service after COVID. And they really dropped the ball on that. Want to say, if your theory, say hello, Steve. Clearly I can't read. Hello, Steve. I wanted to say, if your theory of sending Celebi symbol to the game would work, that means there's a high possibility of getting Jirachi for completing the Ruby and Sapphire decks rather than a shiny one. Yes, no, I agree. I think there is a high chance of getting Jirachi. Also, thank you for the $10 super chat, Zippy Zap. That's super nice of you. I appreciate it. Yes, I think if their plan is to slowly re-release old games and then add rewards for completing the decks, yes, Jirachi would make sense for completing the Ruby Sapphire decks. I actually think there would be probably a different reward for completing the Emerald decks. But I could be just completely wrong on that one. But did they say this? Did they say? Hold on. Let me go to Pokemon.com. So if this isn't a Cherish Ball. Okay, let me reread this again. Pokemon from other games in the Pokemon series are unable to visit Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green. Once a Pokemon from Fire Red Leaf Green is brought into another game in the series, they will be unable to return to Fire Red Leaf Green. That is making it seem like Fire Red Leaf Green is not one way. We talked about this on the podcast this week. But the Cherish Ball didn't exist in original Fire Red Leaf Green. But this does have the Fire Red Leaf Green symbol, right? And it also has the Game Boy Advance symbol here. So does that mean that the Celebi can go into Fire Red Leaf Green if the Cherish Ball didn't exist? It should probably default back to a Pokeball. Which came first, the Cherish Ball or the egg? Why would they give you something that you can't use in game if you earned it? I mean, they gave us a shiny Volcanion that only works in one game technically, or it could just break the game. Probably, but yes, I would assume if Ruby Sapphire come out on the eShop. No, I agree, Deku. I would, but yeah, if Ruby and Sapphire come out in the eShop, I would assume that Jirachi would be the, like, thank you for completing this game gift. Oh, I got like 120. Be shiny Giratina all over again. I do wonder if we'll be able to trade. I would assume it would be locally, right? Because all 6 Virtual Console games were local trade, and right now Fire Red Leaf Green is local trade. Hello, Phantom. Are you thinking the old C map for Emerald? Yes, because remember, the reason a lot of people bought Crystal was specifically to shiny hunt Celebi, right? So the reason you would buy Emerald would be to shiny hunt Mew. Look at him sleep. Not even working. I just want 4 of these right now. I'd buy Emerald because I never had an opportunity to play it. I will, if Emerald ever comes out, I will legit buy Emerald and play it with you guys. Or like play it for stream. I don't think I would play Ruby and Sapphire. I can't suffer through those games again. To be fair, there's only one person in this universe that shops here. Will we do the Battle Frontier? Yeah, sure. So I could tell you that you guys have been wrong about the Battle Frontier the entire time and it was secretly bad. Okay. I think you can dye the... Let me grab my dye real quick. You already played? Yeah, I know. I already played. I've played through Ruby and Sapphire twice on stream. I don't think I can bring myself to play it again. I'm not gonna lie. I've played Emerald, but I've never actually like owned Emerald myself or played it from like start to finish. I've only played Emerald. What's the deal with Ruby and Sapphire? Emerald just fixes a lot of the problems with the Ruby and Sapphire. So it would be like playing Platinum and then going back to Diamond and Pearl and being like, oh my gosh, Diamond and Pearl sucks compared to Platinum. They're like Emerald, but a little worse. I would argue they're a lot worse. Is the first color white? Okay, it is. What colors are normally used for actual like normally red and white, right? Maybe sometimes a little bit of yellow. Oh, wait. I think they're reversed. Orange and white. Yeah, I do see some orange. But I think the white is supposed to be... I think it's more like... That orange is terrible. What? This is all bad. I guess it's better the other way. Oh my gosh. There's like not a good in-between color. I'll just do this for now. I finished Ruby playthrough, and I don't know if I want to do that again in the next 6 months. Because it's so grindy. It feels bad. I saw that you could hang these on like the side. Is that like actually true? The big ones or just the little ones you can? Oh yeah, you can. What's the problem here? What's the issue? It's not a full block? I have to like fake it before I do it. Love what you did with the Sharpedo. Oh, thank you. It took a while to like figure it out, but yeah, I like how it turned out. It's not done, but it's getting there. I have to finish it. Thank you. Well, it's a work in progress. What's the like legitimately? What's the issue with this? Why can't I just not hang one off the side here? Does it want 4 flat squares? Oh, I think it does. So because this is not, I see what's happening here. Yeah, it specifically wants 2 by 2. Which, like, if I did, this is like an easy fix for this corner, because I would just do this and then watch it. It'll work here. And then I can go, and then I can just remove this right here, and then it's like fine. Hello, D-Berg. I just don't know how I would hang it off this if I wanted to. I guess I'd have to use the little ones, right? The little ones are probably fine for that. But it would have to be a normal block. Oh, it would hover. Actually, never mind. Can I do it on like one of these lips? Oh, I can. Okay, that's not the worst. To think about what I want to do here. It's like I also want to bring this down a little bit. There we go. So these are all in like the same floor area. Did you end up building? Kingamit is just literally straight iron hands. Oh, maybe he has to go down one more. And for Farigiraf, we did Corviknight for support and Scizor for damage. They work together. Should be fine. I'll have the videos probably posted on Wednesday. Hearing Steve say Iron Hands. No, we've used Iron Hands a couple times in raids. There was like a couple raids where like Iron Hands was like legitimately like easily the best choice. Mr. Hands. Sometime. Currently learning Gale is pretty hard. Gale of Darkness? The trick to Gale of Darkness is because every battle is a double battle, is just focus on one Pokemon side. And then when that side runs out of Pokemon, it's just 2v1 the entire time. If you try to attack both Pokemon at once, it actually makes it harder for you. So just like whatever Pokemon is the useless Pokemon, just like leave the useless one alive. And then just only attack the Pokemon that's like threatening you. If you do that, every battle becomes like comically easy. Oh, I don't think I'm out. I think I'm out of blue. Can't even finish this. I'm out of blue. I'm out of blue. Whoa, a new Pokemon? Oh, no, he's just like, he's asking to be taught whatever. He's asking to be taught. Let me get my blue paint real quick. I don't remember what blue it was, though. Got a shiny ribbon master, and I need to give it a baby. Oh, you're talking about You're talking about just using Eevee? I don't even think you need to use Eevee for the... I don't even think you need to use Eevee at all when you're going through the battle tower. I think it just has to be on your team. What's for dinner? I don't know. Maybe grilled cheese? Can breathe underwater. I need to move my Pokemon from Coliseum out of Coliseum. That's not dinner. What do you mean? Grilled cheese is a great dinner. It's light, easy, refreshing. I had leftover Chipotle. They sent me BOGO. Like on accident? Accident BOGO? Plus, you gotta go for a good deal. I know, I got an incredible deal, really. This guy and his grilled cheese. I gotta take advantage of my Costco grilled cheese. What do you mean? I don't know if I have enough. Please. No! I boxed it for now. I have one Shadow Teddy Ursa for double battles. Wait, did you beat the game yet? Are you... Because the only two ribbons in Gala Darkness are like the Purification ribbon and then the Battle Tower ribbon or whatever, or Mount Battle, whatever it's called. No, I should just have him follow me, but I don't know why I never do that. I never think about it. I'm like, oh, I'm completely done, and then I get there and I'm like, oh, I should have him follow me. I don't know, I just don't like him hanging around me when I'm working. I'm not into the whole construction job thing where like one guy's digging in a hole and like 4 guys are watching him dig. Not my vibe. A real foreman energy. Stresses me out when somebody's watching me work. Oops. Who did I don't know. I have no clue who's living in here even. Ruby, if they do bring Ruby Sapphire, I wonder if ribbons will transfer. Oh, like if you got the ribbons on them? I would assume so, yeah, right? I don't know why they wouldn't. I think that data is all saved at that point. All right, chat, that's it for me. We got our builds done. That was the important thing. We got our builds done. We got our prism things for Pokopia. We will be back tomorrow. Hopefully longer stream tomorrow. Oh, I accidentally picked up. Okay. I hit that button again. I was just trying to save. I was just trying to save the game. I was just trying to save. Save and quit. You got faith in... No, I have 0 faith in Ilka. Thanks, hot dog. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome. It was a fun stream today, chat. We will be back tomorrow for some TCG stuff, I believe. And then Farigiraf on Thursday. I should have that video up probably on Wednesday morning for you guys with the builds. Good night, Wolfpack. Good night, chat. Thank you, Vid. Thank you, Tiger. Thank you, Yoda. All right, love you guys. Kisses. All right, brush your teeth. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Love you. Bye.